I have not been myself the past few weeks, and as you can tell, my pantry has suffered. Opening the door and seeing the mess frazzles me. I'm going to take you through step by step on how I have reorganised it. I've removed everything from the pantry and put it onto the kitchen bench. This has then allowed me to give the pantry a really good clean on the shelves, brushing each shelf to get all the dust off and then wiping it over. I use this tub for our recycling. It fits neatly in the bottom of the pantry, and it's easy enough for the kids to be able to take out and empty into the large bin for me. I also store in the little lunch boxes the excess lollies that they bring home from their birthday parties. I use these baskets to keep the kids' lunch boxes neatly tucked away when they're not in use. I also store excess food I may have purchased during a shop, for example, like 2-for-1 specials or packets of sugar and pasta that don't completely fit in their container. I keep the excess in the baskets. I use the rack on the left for storing our alfoils and Glad wrap. The Mimi plastic containers are a new addition to our pantry. With the high sides, it makes it perfect to store packets of biscuits without them getting crushed. Corners are always hard to access, so I've used the Lazy Susan to store all our cans and jars. I twist it round to easily access what I need. I use this expandable shelf to store all our drink items. To help maximise the space, I've added an extra wire shelf. On the top I store our spreads, cans of fruit and jelly. Underneath I keep my baking and use a roll-out shelf to store the bread. This catches the crumbs and makes it easier to clean. I've added this plastic caddy as I found some bottles often leaked and it will prevent rings of oil on the shelf. It's much easier to wipe a plastic container. I can also pull it out to easily access some of the bottles at the back. Now these are my newest favourite item, clear stacking canisters. I used to have stackable shelves in the corner of the pantry, but as I love these canisters, I'm using them along the shelf instead. I have placed items such as curry powder, stock powder, mustards, hundreds and thousands into the small stackable canisters, and all the baking essentials such as chopped bits, open packets of nuts, candles and cookie cutters. Each canister has a lid and it nests into the base of the canister above. I keep all our spices and food colouring in spice racks we've attached to the wall. This is our final result. I feel so much calmer now that it's organised, and when it is organised, I find it quicker to make the kids' lunches, easier to find items while something's boiling on the stove, and I'm not wasting food as it's easily visible.